Oh, wapa. Oh, wapa. Oh, wapa.
Welcome to Unprofessional Friends. What are you singing?
Big X Plug. I don't know what song, but it was their like melody.
Gotcha.
Alex shaves his legs.
I do not shave my legs.
You fucking shave your legs. Why your legs look like that? My legs look like this.
I don't know. You have a lot of hair in your legs. I
Like-
promise you. I promise you.
You be shaving.
I don't shave my legs.
I barely feel hair.
You can see hair. Look at those legs. Look at those leg muscles. Look at those leg muscles. You like that? You like that? I don't shave my legs.
No, you don't. I'm just playing.
But you shaved your face. I was going to bring that up.
Yep. Had to.
Last week was, for the funeral?
Yeah.
For the funeral you went to? Yeah.
Fena. Oh, Take
the
Care. That's the song.
The funeral. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Gotta look all good.
If I would have shown up like that, my great grandma would have probably.
Yeah, but you even told me like all of your family's very like country-ish. They would have
yeah.
liked that.
Yeah, but it was military honors and shit, and I have too much respect for all that to
Did they not
show
like,
up proper.
Was there anyone else there with facial hair when you were like, damn it, I didn't have to shave?
There were some people who had like, let me get situated. There were some people who had like some beards, or not some beards, but like some mustaches and maybe like a goatee, a little nice, little kept together. But yeah, not me.
Nah,
Can't do it.
Austin, he shaves. He's
I
a good boy.
think my dad would have been pissed at me too had I done that.
You think so?
Yeah. My dad's when it comes to that kind of shit, my dad's very like
Proper.
yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold on.
What? Check.
I'm seeing that going, and I don't know why, because I feel like that doesn't usually go, does it?
I think it does. But
Okay.
I don't know what that is though. That's a communications bar. What is that? It's like a comms.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Is there a noise? Hold on. Don't talk for a second. Okay, nothing is happening on here. Don't talk for 1 second again. I don't know what it is. I don't either. That is just always doing that, and I've never noticed it.
It's not the same fucking bop.
Bop. I guess it is.
Yeah, it's getting on you.
It's picking up on me. No, because that one didn't.
Look.
Yeah, but it just didn't. It's not
Bop.
right now.
Bop.
Bop. It's like really weird. I don't know. Fuck it.
Right,
I
well,
think we should be fine. If there's noises or something, sorry. Now I'm nervous about that, but also
I'm like
I don't
super kind of
care.
stressed about it now.
It's all right. It's fine. Here,
That just don't make sense because all of like these are programmed there, which you can
I'm gonna
see.
hold on. There's gonna be a random cut here because I have to make sure this is fine. Hold on. We've come to the realization that it is absolutely nothing, and I don't know why it was doing it. I think it was because the audio from my Mac was going. It was like the output was in there because now it's not doing it.
Yeah, it's not doing it anymore.
I think it was the output. I think what we were saying was being delivered to this, but it wasn't recording it. I don't know what happened. I feel like I've never seen that happen unless we're just oblivious to it. Maybe we're a little dumb.
Do we have two voices going at once?
That's whoops. What?
Like, so if you paused it right now and you played it back, we'd have our top voice and then our bottom one?
Well, this is grayed out, so it's silent. This is what we already recorded.
Okay, good.
I'm just playing a second track.
Got you.
Sorry, guys. We're unprofessional. Get it?
I don't like what you did.
Made a funny joke about her name.
Yeah. Alex shaves his legs.
I don't shave my legs. And is that weird if guys would?
No, there's some guys that like have to.
For swimming.
Yeah, for, like for their jobs and shit.
Aerodynamic.
What jobs would make you have to do that?
Shave your legs?
Yeah.
Maybe like...
Why do guys shave their legs? I'm going to look it up after I clear my 1,000 apps from this weekend. Dude, I've been a piece of shit for
and
the
then
last
doesn't
24
look it
hours.
up.
I don't care. We can talk about the weekend or something.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. What were you
Start
going
it
to
off or something. First trip for Brooks solo was a success.
say? Jojo didn't go?
No. She had shows all weekend. She couldn't. She was finishing up her little tour.
Have either of Jojo... I mean, maybe Jojo, but has Brooks met him before?
No. He never got to meet him, but
Okay.
he got to meet my great-grandma, which was dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
We got to like bury the oldest one and have the youngest there type shit.
That's cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, I mean, not
yeah.
cool that you got to bury someone, but...
I didn't cry. Actually, I did. I teared up when my dad did a speech.
Puss. Oh yeah, that would. I was gonna call you a pussy, but I feel like that would have got me.
It got me a little bit, but that's because he brought me into his speech. Like he like brought up some shit that I had said the day we found out that he passed away and shit. So I was like, "You bastard,
See,
fucking bastard."
I've never had to experience. I mean, for you, that was your great. Okay, hold on. What?
Yes, but do you recall a couple weeks ago we had talked about death, and I was like, "Dude, I don't know. I don't have any like. I've only buried young friends. Like I haven't like buried any family."
This is a
or
while ago.
whatever."
I feel like, but yeah,
A couple weeks ago.
yeah.
And then my grandpa dies.
Great grandpa, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
not
either way.
yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know.
I was like, I jinxed that bitch.
You did. R.I.P.
No, my fault. Sorry, Gramps.
I've never really experienced like death. Like in my family, the only one that I have is Jason from how long ago, and that was just acquaintances. Like I didn't necessarily. He was a friend, but like he was only my friend because I was dating one of his girlfriend's friends, and like other than that, I have not experienced any. I've had both of my great grandpa and grandma
you've
die.
Had friends. You've had friends pass. You had that dude from Culver's pass.
Oh yeah, I didn't go to his funeral.
No, but he was a buddy of yours, and
Yeah,
I remember
that's
when
true.
you had told me
That's
about
true.
it. You were kind of down in the dumps about it. So
Yeah, I did forget about that one too.
yep,
Sorry,
so
Austin.
there was
Oops.
that one.
His name was also Austin. I had multiple friends named Austin. That him and that's basically it.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Jason were the only two.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I've only had two friends technically, and then my great grandpa and grandma, and those two didn't really hit. I never really saw them. What are you doing?
I'm cracking my fingers.
Okay.
After a long day of work.
Fair
that's
I
tough.
never really saw them, so like it didn't affect me really. Like I wasn't upset about it or anything.
Yeah.
And like, so I don't know. I mean, I think if anyone who knows me, I mean, you do, I make jokes about everything. That's just like the way I cope with things a lot of the time.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off for a second.
I'm going to kill myself.
So while I was at the funeral, like before we kind of like got everything going, so one of my cousins is in jail, which is
Hell yeah.
directly across the street from the funeral home. Like literally, the windows to the cells are in the funeral, like outside the funeral
All
home.
right. Yeah, fair.
And one of my other cousins was like, he goes, "Oh damn, Travis couldn't make it," and I was like, "Nah, but maybe they'll give him a cell window." And
Yeah, he
then
can just watch.
Everybody started laughing outside, and I was like.
Yeah, humor's a.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, maybe like now's a good time not to do, or now is a not good. Now is not a good time to crack a joke. But then again, I'm like,
No,
I'm
humor's
like-
great.
But like funerals also are like a celebration of life, so you try to make them not so sad.
Yeah, I mean, I get it's like one of those things where you're supposed to be sad, but also humor's a good thing. It can help.
But, so
There's a time and place for humor, and that's always in anywhere.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
So one thing that kind of like fucked me up though. So it was open casket, and we get there and whatever, and you know, you walk in the funeral home, and then like it's like an aisle, and like my great grandpa's at the end of it, and I'm like, wow, this is kind of like weird.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And the guy was like, "You saw the picture I sent you. It's about the weight he was his whole life. Well, like after the military and shit.
Oh, I was like, what picture? But the one with you in it?
Yeah.
You're talking about? Yeah, yeah.
He was skinny as fuck. Like he looked like your dad.
Like back in the day, and then
Now, yeah,
he's skinny.
Yeah.
well, because they there's like no organs in him anymore.
Well, that
right? They're
and
all
because he was
taken out.
like
dying.
dying.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like throughout
It's
the
weird.
last couple weeks,
Dude,
it was
it's
fucked
weird
up.
what happens to bodies when people die.
So fucked up. That took me down. I went and that night after the fucking funeral, I was like in bed putting Brooks to sleep, and I was looking up YouTube videos on what happens to bodies when they're dead.
Dude, is weird.
Like it's fucked up. It's
like
super gross.
dead bodies can like shit themselves too. Like
all the time.
you let out all your like bowel movements and
Dude,
stuff.
there are fucking cadaver farms where you can go where like people will donate their body to like Scientology and shit, and then like
Oh,
there
yeah,
are
yeah.
cadaver farms where like
Yeah.
basically they'll just throw your body in a field and watch decompose for fucking science. Like it's fucking weird, dude.
Do you think that'd be weird to like be interested in that? Like, cause like I think about it, I'm like, that'd be really weird to see, but also cool.
So
Does that make me a psychopath?
I feel like it's gotta at some point.
Nah, the real
Like
psychopath.
there's levels to this shit, and you are on a spectrum.
No,
You know what I mean?
Okay, here's the spectrum I'm on. I am on the one where I think, oh yeah, no, this is
Girls
gonna
don't poop.
Well, yeah, that's a given. Like everyone knows that, right? Wink, wink, right? No, like I would never do anything to harm people. I would never, like, I'm a nice person. I don't think murder is right. But I'm going to be honest. Seeing dead bodies is kind of cool. It's weird as fuck. It's not cool that the person is dead. It is weird. It's just so weird that it's fascinating.
So the whole reason I brought this up, like seeing his dead body and shit, well, my fucking 3-year-old, bro, he wouldn't leave the fucking casket.
He was intrigued by it.
Dude, he just wanted to stare at him the whole thing. He was trying to touch him and shit. And I was like, my mom's like, no. He's like, you can't touch him. She's like, I messed up and touched my grandma when she died. My mom like caved my great grandma's fucking chest in. Cause like she was like feeling her and shit. And it's just so brittle.
Yep.
Just fucking, I was like, ugh.
I did something like that, not touching a body, but I remember at Jason's funeral, it was a Catholic funeral. I had never been to a funeral before that. And apparently Catholics, like, you go up and you get like crackers and you're not supposed to eat them. Oh, I immediately ate it.
Yeah.
And then my girlfriend at the time, her mom looked at me and was like, did you eat that? Like, she was trying to like silently talk it. I was like, yeah. She's like, you're not supposed to eat it. And then I panicked and spit it out. And then she's like, well, just eat it now. And I was like, okay. So I put it back in my mouth and ate it. I didn't know. I'd never done anything like that before.
Bro, you reacted like a fucking child, dog. Like, if I were to like tell Brooks or somebody to like not eat that and then put it back in his mouth and just finish it, like you would react the exact same way.
Well, I had like 2 bites taken out of it. Like I put the whole thing in my mouth.
Bro, it's a little ass chip. Like that.
Yeah. And
Dude, what do you mean 2 bites? That's a half a bite chip.
Well, I put the whole thing in my mouth and chewed like one time. And she's like, she's like, did you eat that? I was like, mm-hmm.
Well, technically,
don't eat that. I was like,
you eat it. You just don't eat it yet.
Yeah. Well, that's what I found out. So then they said like something about eating it or whatever. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I could have just
I remember this, dude. I was right there with you and I still had mine in my hand.
Oh, yeah. You were you were there, right?
Yeah, I went with you.
God, I don't remember a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you fucking
don't. Yeah, that was an embarrassing moment. And yeah, dude, just, I don't know. I don't go to funerals. I don't like funerals.
I don't do them.
I don't do them.
One of my good buddies from high school just passed a couple weeks ago. And his mom and his family were very, 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 very close to mine.
Start with the C?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
His little brother and him grew up at my house for like 10 years because my mom ran a daycare. And then he would come and hang out with us. And then like he was always kind of like that weird kid in school. So like
he was strange, but he was really nice.
Yeah, I befriended him and he was super dope. And actually a fuck ton of people befriended him after high school, which I loved.
Yes, I did not know that. I saw a bunch of people posting on Facebook. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, he was a good kid.
Yeah, he was really nice.
But even then, like, mom asked me this weekend. She asked me if I went to his funeral. I said no. I was like, Mom, I don't do funerals. I was like, I don't go to them. I was like, there are family, and that's practically it. Like, if you pass, obviously, I'd probably have to say something at your fucking shit. But
let's test it out, see what happens.
We could. I got the gun outside. No, I don't know. It's not like a bad juju kind of thing, but it's like I don't like
being sad, so I just avoid it.
It's that, but it's at the same time, it's like you're not allowing me to have closure when I want.
Yeah, you're forcing it on people almost.
You know what I mean? And like when I went and I seen my great grandpa this past weekend and we buried him. I told my dad like on the way home, I was like, yo, like next year when we come back, and like that was the other thing, seeing my name on a fucking tombstone, absolutely the weirdest thing ever.
Wait, you already have your tombstone?
Well, no, but my great grandma,
is his name Austin?
No, just the last name.
Okay, yeah.
Seeing the last name on the tombstone is what fucked me up. But like they picked their spot and they already knew where they're gonna go by his mom and dad. So but like seeing that just kind of fucked me up. But yeah, no. Anyways, I'm not ready to admit that he's gone yet because he was so cool and like there's just so many memories that will live on forever. I told my dad, I was like, it's probably gonna take me till we come back next year to go and like visit
realize
him.
That he's not there then.
You know what I mean? Or, God forbid my grandma passes next, because she's pretty fucking close too.
At least when it comes to that, like it's not a surprise.
No.
Like it's still sad, it sucks. But like at least when they get to this specific age, like when they do sadly
I was
pass,
pretty upset about it, but let's be honest, I came here that same night, filmed the podcast with you the day I found out that he passed away.
Did you really?
Yeah, I found out last Monday morning, and then I came over here last Monday and we did the pod.
Oh,
I couldn't do it the last few weekends on the weekend because of Joe's shows.
fucking slut. Not JoJo.
I was dead ass about to fucking rock you, dude.
As soon as I said it, I was like, wait a minute. No, I was talking
bro,
about you.
I was like, all right, dog.
I'm
Like,
calling a 6-year-old a slut. No, you, not JoJo. JoJo's a wonderful.
yeah, I mean, like, so it, like, yeah, dude, I love the fuck out of him. He's a big part of my life. I seen him once a year, twice a year, maybe, because we live a state away.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it hits people differently, but like for me, I feel like with the distance that I have, I'm not ready for the closure yet. So, like,
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I don't know how I'll react. Like when my when my dad's mom and dad pass, I have no idea how I'm gonna react.
I think I brought this up on the pod before, but I'm gonna bring it up again because it's just a fucking dope story of him. But back when he was in the Navy,
Boring.
yeah, I know.
I'm joking.
No, for real though. The Navy sent 200 ships down to the Antarctic Circle, in the Arctic Circle or whatever, and looking for aliens under the ice. And this motherfucker would tell me the same story every year. Just
Is
over
he
and over.
fucking Indiana Jones? What the fuck?
So I thought he was lying. I was like, "There's no way the government."
Yeah, he was just
sent-
making something up to entertain you. Yeah,
because he didn't want to tell us his real war stories.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, you know what, whatever. Turns out when the fucking government released the UFO files and all the alien files that they had, 10 years ago or whatever it was, bro, they released like the whole, there was a whole documentary about it, about them going down there and looking for him under the ice. And I was like, this
You're
motherfucker,
like, wait a minute,
bro.
he
Yeah,
wasn't
bro.
lying.
So I watched it. It was super dope. I think I even paid like $6 to watch it because I found it on Prime.
This dude's balling.
I was like, damn, Gramps, you dope. So I'm like
Yeah,
looking at him like,
You're like watching the trailer. You're like, wait a minute.
I'm like, Grandpa, what the fuck are you going to do if you find him?
Yeah,
Like, what are you going to do? Like,
Speaking of aliens, how about them drones?
dude, no. Okay, so I've had this conversation with a couple people. So I have my boater's license, which is, not a plane license, but it's like the lights and shit are a lot similar. So like on a boat, you have a green and you have a red light. You look up those drone videos, you can see a green and a red light on those drones, which planes will use as well to distinguish the left and the right side.
Yep. Yeah.
Same with the boat. Tells you if it's the stern or the helm. Helm is where you steer. Holy fuck. Maybe I don't have my boater's license. Anyways, if it's if it's a alien or a UFO or anything like that, I don't think they're running the same safety precautions that we are on their shits.
Have you seen how big these drones are?
They can be. Do you know how big the drones are that we drop bombs on countries are?
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like drones can be.
Dude, it's fucking. That picture kind of makes it look small. Dude, they're massive.
No, I mean that's probably what, a 6.5 foot person. So that's probably standing, 6 feet.
Yeah.
It's probably 6. Let's call it 6 all the way around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I personally do not think that they're of anything other than our government or our people doing with it, because it's going on in New Jersey, right?
It's multiple states now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's our government or it's something of that nature. Because
Yeah, it's
the
most
red and
definitely.
green lights are the only thing throwing me off. And I love a good, oh shit story. You know what I mean?
So do I.
But
They intrigue me, but it's hard to believe anything. But also, like us as a people, we'll never know.
Next time you're outside at the dark, look up at the sky. You see a plane. Tell me what colors
Yeah,
you see.
I can like picture it.
You're gonna see a white, a red, and a green light, and that's it. And they're more than likely they're blinking. Those were doing the exact same thing in that drone video. If you look at other drones, like you buy a DJI,
yeah.
whatever, it's gonna have the same lights on the bottom of it, and you can still see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird.
So-
It's fun seeing like people freak out.
Oh, I love
So
it.
I'm like, one, freaking out, it's not gonna do nothing.
Well-
Another thing, they're just drones at the moment. Like they're just flying around. Who cares? Like you said, it's probably the government running some tests. They're not gonna say what they're doing. But also, that is weird. Like if you were running tests, why don't you just say like, hey, for the next couple of weeks, you might see some drones in the air.
I did.
Don't
just
be
see-
alarmed.
No, hold on. I did just see something about Trump.
Yeah, he said he's gonna. He says they know what they are and they're not saying. And that fucker also says he wants to get video games with violence banned. So fuck you.
Aw,
Fuck you, you stupid bitch.
that would be kind of shitty.
Anyone who believes that video games are the cause of violence, you're a fucking idiot.
Yep. Same.
I've been playing GTA since I was fucking 5 years old, and I've never shot anyone or harmed anyone except for Austin Sherrill when I hit him in the throat with a baseball bat when we were 9 and 10 years old. That's the only time.
Rip.
That's the only time.
He fucking deserved it.
Yeah, he was being an ass. Actually, I don't think he was. I think I just did it. I don't remember.
You fuck.
Yeah, I genuinely think he was just an innocent boy, and I was like, fuck you. I have no idea. But
No.
yeah, I don't think they're anything.
I seen something online saying that these drones are a distraction for us for some ship that washed up on shore that we apparently had lost and had no idea about or something. I don't fucking know. I haven't dug into it, but
I got into a rabbit hole last night about something called. Hold up. Giddy up, cowgirl. Project Bluebeam.
sounds fun.
So apparently, I'm gonna read you the description of Project Bluebeam. I can't say that fast. According to theorists, advanced holographic technology would be used to project images of religious figures or extraterrestrial invasions in the sky, tailored to specific culture beliefs. The theory outlines itself stages. First, earthquakes would be triggered to unearth hidden artifacts, proving existing religions are false. Next, holographic projections would simulate the return of divine figures customized to each region, followed by a unified God speaking to all people. Finally, it posits the technology would it posits. I don't know what that word is. I'm so sorry. Finally, it posits the technology would manipulate human thoughts, creating the illusion of direct communication with dude. Having to read things is the worst.
No, we should have had me read it.
Do you know this? Do you know how to say that word? Yeah, that word. It just
red
completely
screen.
went away. I don't know what's happening. I'm not even touching it anymore. It just all went away. I don't know where it is now. That one.
Deities.
But die would be D-I-E.
That's all. I don't know. Put that bitch into Google and translate that
That's
hell.
exactly what I'm doing right
So
now.
kind of going off what you're talking about while you're doing that. What the fuck are we doing with the Space Force? What's the point in them motherfuckers? So I'm looking it up.
Okay, how did you pronounce it? Sorry.
Deities. I'm nervous.
Deities.
Ooh, I was close.
You were not.
I had everything
But
but
I
one
also-
volume. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to take off.
Deities. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I don't know. Anyways, I looked up what the fuck Space Force does. Established on December 20th, 2019. So we're coming up to the...
Yeah, Trump made that.
Yeah, we're coming up to the anniversary date here. in
Yeah,
a
Trump
second.
made that for some reason.
It's so stupid. While Space Force is the newest service, the Department of Defense has been working on the space domain since the beginning of space exploration. The Space Force consolidates satellite acquisition, budget, and workforce from across more than 60 different organizations and unified, efficient, effective service for space operations. Don't say nothing about fighting aliens in this bitch.
Well, yeah, they're not going to say anything. That's the thing. They have all of these things. They probably know what the drones are. They probably know all of these things that we'll just never find out because we're basic, simple bitches to them. They don't care about us.
I don't know, dude.
They
What are you
don't-
doing? What are you doing? Like dead ass, serious as fuck. An alien fucking ship is above us. What are you doing?
I'm killing myself.
Are you really? You just gonna off yourself?
No, because I kind of want to see what happens. So
Like,
I think I've talked about it before.
are you getting probed? You gonna allow him to probe you, or are you gonna off yourself before that?
No, see, what's going to happen is I am going to seduce one of the
Oh
aliens.
fuck!
I'm going to become one with this specific alien, male or female, just so I don't die.
This isn't a Katy Perry Juicy J song. You
No,
don't get to
it
fucking
doesn't
serenade 'em.
matter. So what's going to happen is they're going to come into my house and they're going to be like, and I'm going to be like, bang, you want to see my pecker? And they're going to be so they're going to be amazed at how tiny that thing is. And then they're going to say, all right, I like this guy. He's funny. I'm sorry, they're gonna go.
And then they're gonna fucking opposite of shrink ray. They're gonna grow that bitch up and then be like, "Hey,
we're gonna
there
use
you go, gang."
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, gang, thanks, man.
dope.
And then they're gonna leave. No, but realistically, I'd just be hiding. I'd just go hide somewhere.
I don't know what the fuck I'd do.
I'd go. Actually, know what? I'd find a submarine.
I'd fucking. You're so dumb. I hate you.
Find a submarine. They don't know what that is.
fucking hate
Maybe
you.
they do. I don't know.
I do got to apologize to you and Moles on, and I'll call him out directly here, Kyle.
Wait, you have to
and
apologize?
I do. See, for the last, I don't even know how long it's been since I've smoked the marijuana, but I've been doing that fucking Delta shit since.
Oh, and you get fucked.
I get fucked.
Yeah, it's fucking
And
fucked.
I just want to apologize to the both of you from the bottom of my heart. I am sorry.
Dude, it hits.
Because I don't know, like, one, I felt so stupid because I felt like I didn't know anything about something that I've loved for years.
And then
I was
because
like-
you didn't think it was gonna it could do that kind of stuff.
Because it would never do anything to me. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, fuck this shit. Yeah. I apologize.
When did you do this?
I just realized that like the last like couple weeks, like I have one at home and it's just like every now and then when I'm getting agitated or something, I puff on that bitch.
Dude.
But I like the other night, it was while I was driving to Minnesota.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think about it, but it was fucking getting foggy as a bitch. And
That's
I was like,
even worse.
I was getting a little nervous. I'm like, oh, let's calm down a little bit. And fucking driving down the road and I'm like, holy shit.
Dude.
Like, I don't know if I'm just like super focused right now or like
So
if I'm like
yeah.
feeling it. You know what I mean? So like I even told my dad because I don't give a shit. And I told my dad, I was like, Dad, I used to give Doozy and Balls on so much shit. Like I told him like, bro, I used to give him so much shit because they know like I haven't, you know, whatever. And yeah, dude, I was like, holy fuck. I was like, I felt so bad.
Dude,
I was
it
like,
hits.
I was like, damn.
You have
like
8 or 9. Because there's Delta 8 and Delta 9.
I don't even know.
Yeah, there's
I don't even know. I just know that I go to the shop and I was like, what's your most bought item? And then I buy the same
it's
thing every
probably
time.
Delta 8, I would assume.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And the one time, this was back when I like stopped drinking for the first time. I wanted to go out, but I wasn't gonna drink, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just hit this." I had a Delta 8 pen at the time. Hit it, went out to the country bar, fucking 30 minutes from my house.
Yeah, I don't know. That's dumb. I hate when people tell me they go to that bar. I'm like, dude,
Yeah, it's shitty bar too. It's fucking terrible. And I hit my pen, and I was like, "Perfect, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna get there, and it's gonna hit me." Because I was like, it's gonna take like 20, 30 minutes to hit. Hit that thing. I get on the highway, dude. It felt like I was driving upside down.
Dude,
and I was like,
I was
I am so scared. I got to, like, I drove slowest, like, I was probably going, it's dangerous. Don't do it, ever. Because I didn't think, I miscalculated. I should have just waited until I got there to do it. Fucked up. Driving,
fucked up.
like, basically upside down and having to turn. I was so nervous. It's dark out. I can't see. I got there, chugged so many waters because I was so like, dude, I have to. And I don't think that actually
I just
does
take
anything.
showers.
Do you
I
think,
think
does it do
It does
stuff?
it for me.
Ah.
It completely kills it.
Yeah, so, and I sat there for a few hours, had a good time or whatever, and then I was good to drive home. But I was like, holy fuck, that's terrifying. That shit, I don't like it. I'm a sober boy. I like being sober dober.
Yeah, I don't like.
Fuck smoking, fuck drinking, fuck all of it.
You still shoot meth,
Well, yeah, but like, fun.
black tar heroin every
Yeah, but like,
holiday.
get loose a little bit.
He's like,
Just
"Fuck
fucking get crazy a
off."
little
He's
bit.
like,
It's
get
not
off
that-
my back.
It's not that big of a deal. It's just every other weekend.
Big dub for the pack last night.
Wow, you are jumping around today.
I'm fucking. There's a lot that we got to go over here, man. It's been a week.
It has been one singular week.
It's been one exact week. Cheryl went to the fucking game, bro.
He brought home a W, so that's a good thing.
That's fine, but dog, like he don't quit.
I think. Oh, you're saying about well,
Like,
Cheryl,
what made him go to this game?
He's got a big fetish for the Seahawks.
Anybody who's a football fan would love to go to a game at that stadium. What's the stadium?
Absolutely no idea.
I want to say MetLife, but that's the Giants, ain't it?
I think so.
I have no idea.
It doesn't matter.
Either way,
It looks like a cool stadium.
I didn't even notice either until like halfway through the day today when I charged my phone and I'm going through Snap stories. I'm like, this fucking guy went to the game?
Oh yeah, that's something I want to talk about. Austin, this is how I was going to open the podcast, but you cut me off and then blamed or lied and said I shaved my legs.
You shave your legs.
Austin might be the worst texter I've ever met in my entire
I
life.
really am bad, dude. I really am bad. I'm sorry.
I wanted to start
Especially
with
the
that.
last like 24 hours. I've been fucking ass.
It's all the time, Austin. It's terrible. It's real bad.
I'm sorry, dude. I
And
don't
there's-
have my phone. Like, I
and-
don't go on that bitch no more. That's why I gotta wear my watch. And if I don't got my watch, bro.
99% of the time, I will respond right away. Every so often, I'll go to text
No, that's
you.
a fact. You respond within seconds. That's why I texted you bye right away.
Yeah,
And I was,
yeah.
because I was hoping he knows it's a fucking joke.
Yeah,
but
no,
like,
I did.
I was like,
I
God damn it.
typically am someone I will respond right away. I'm literally on my phone or by my phone 24/7.
Right, but I don't hear it a lot of the times. Like, even when it's on vibrate, I don't hear it vibrate against shit because it's on like.
My phone's never on. Like, I don't have noise. Mine's always only on vibrate.
Fucking you, Alex.
Yeah.
Fucking biatch.
Yeah.
I'm bad, but I was being a dad, and I just rhymed, and it was rad.
Keep going.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, well, you're being a dad and I'm being a gamer. It's
Yeah.
kind of the same thing.
Yeah, you know, we got our priorities and shit. No, I
Yeah.
came home, fucking Maddie came home, brought
Bitch,
the
I be
kids.
seeing you on Facebook, you slut.
Yeah,
I be
but
seeing
that's
you active on Facebook.
yeah, but it'll say active if I haven't closed the app. If like I've been on the app, it'll say active.
Have you closed the app?
I have now, so go on and look. Actually, hold on, let me make sure I close it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
And it should say active this many minutes ago.
Active 1 hour ago.
Yeah. So I must close it earlier. I don't fucking know.
You little slutty boy.
Yeah, so fuck you.
You little slut.
Try
yeah, no,
again.
but there definitely have been times where like I'll go to text you like later on in the day or something, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, I never responded to him. How
Yeah, but
long
like
ago?
that's fine. But like, cause I know when you're home, you're working. Like you're 95% of the time, unless you're watching something on TV, you're gaming, you're working. And that's,
streaming, editing
yeah.
stuff, whatever.
So-
That's what I was doing before when you texted me and then said bye.
you know when I feel the absolute fucking worst that I don't reply is when I'm gaming. You're gaming. You can see I'm gaming. You text me and I still don't reply for like an hour or two. And then I go and I look and I'm like, oh fuck. And then I'll go to text you and then I'll be like, oh dude, this motherfucker knows I was just gaming. He's like waiting for you to like send me a Discord call or something. Like, hey bitch, answer your phone.
Yeah. Well, if it's something that I need to know right away, then I'm like, fuck, dude, come on. And then like most of the time I just don't give a shit. But like last week when you were like, I'll be over at 4:30. Oh man, I fell asleep. I was like, dude, I'm getting so fucking irritated right now because I know that fucker's at home sleeping. This little bitch. And when you tell me, like today, you said it again, so I kind of believe you now. But was your phone actually dead today?
Yeah. Yeah. So
How?
because listen. Maddie came home last night and I played with the kids from like 6 to like 8:30. Like I didn't do shit. I didn't game. I didn't do shit.
'Kay.
I lied. I played Armor. I played Arma Reforger
'Kay.
for a little while because I downloaded it when I got home from Minnesota and I jumped on it for a little bit. But I was gaming or I was playing with the kids, blah, 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 put them to bed, smash Maddie. And then
The way you talk about your girlfriend on this podcast.
and then I fucking went to bed and I didn't even charge my phone. And then I woke up, my alarm woke me up, so I didn't think anything about my phone not being charged. Went to work, texted you at 7 a.m., realized my phone was on 1%, set my phone down, it died, and then I fucking did not respond to you for probably, 5 hours?
Yeah,
6
so then I
hours?
just question marked my
Yep.
own text.
And that's when I was like, oh, fuck, I didn't respond, my bad.
Am
And I responded back right away when you,
You did
question
there.
mark.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Because watch.
Yeah.
Watch, baby.
Is it weird? Like, I charge my phone every single night. Like, it's routine.
I normally do too. But so where my gun safe is, a lot of times when like I'll put my gun away, it'll
Yeah.
knock the cord off the like end table that's next to my bed.
yeah.
So I don't see it. I don't think of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, see,
and when
yeah.
I go to bed, like, listen, I went to bed. I smashed and went to bed. Was out like a light. Didn't even watch the rest of the game. So, I'm sorry. I apologize.
You little bitch boy.
I'm a fucking piece of shit. You listen, I get it. I get it.
There's two people that I will always respond to immediately. You and Cheryl.
I'm sorry.
Immediately. I feel like sometimes, and that's a problem for me though, because like when other people message me, I'm typically the same. Like I'll respond pretty quickly, and sometimes I feel like I'm weird. They're like, "What the fuck? How did he respond?"
I be doing that with snaps.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't open snaps right away. If you send me a snap, I usually give it like 3-4 minutes before I open it. And not you, like you.
Other people?
like
Yeah.
just other random people.
Yeah, it depends. It depends because sometimes I just don't. Sometimes I don't even care. There's literally times like the other night I screenshot people's stories when they post stupid shit. I
think that's the funniest thing about you. I think it's the funny, dude. You've lost more people on Snapchat because of that than anything, dude. It's the funniest thing to me,
dude.
Why'd you screenshot this time?
I sent you it.
Did you?
Yeah,
What was it?
a picture of someone, and you said they look like they're coked out.
When was this?
Like a week ago.
About a week ago.
Yeah, and you sent me, and I was trying to get the.
Wait, you sent me on Snap or on?
No, I think on message. I think, and
Oh yeah.
so I messaged her then too.
No.
I
Bro.
I messaged her then and said, "Hey, don't mean to be rude, but like you don't need to post so much."
Now watch me whip.
Yeah, like dude, I'm pretty bad with like being on my phone, but like there are people, and I used to be.
Oh,
this
I
way.
just deleted somebody for this. I
Posting
just
too much?
Yep, just deleted. Bro, she had posted like, and it was just somebody I used to work with. So nobody I talk to anymore or care to talk to at all. Yeah, bro. And I'm talking, Alex, I'm not even fucking kidding. Like at least 100
Oh yeah,
little dots. And like I was sitting there
yeah. You just keep going.
and it was just going. At one point I was like, all right, Matt, it was what Maddie said. Maddie's like, what the fuck are you doing? Because I was pissing her off with the fucking noises. And I was like,
Why would you click through it all?
because like I don't like to, because like if I just slide over and I go to the next story, because I like at the end of the day, it's like one of my things I do is like I just view everyone's story. So if you think I'm viewing your story because I'm keeping an eye on you, I'm not.
I don't.
You're in the fucking cycle.
I don't
bitch.
open people's stories.
You're in
really
the
ever.
cycle.
There's only a few number of people. Anyone that's on the front of my like list when I go to stories.
I just go like I literally just go like this. This is what I do every single time. Just boop 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 boop.
Oh yeah,
This
see,
is, and it's like this every single like. Holy shit, that guy does not look good. You used to work with that guy.
like this. This is mine.
Like this is what I do every single time.
Oh yeah, I
And
do that
it's
for
like
like
this.
3, and then I just done. But like this is all. These are all the stories I have on mine that I just.
So let's say like okay, let's say you go to view one and you're like okay, I don't want to view all these, and I slide it over.
Yeah, you can do this. Yeah.
Then I get to the end and I viewed everyone's story, and that bitch's bubble is
Still
still
back.
right there,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like I haven't viewed it, and it's like it throws my OCD off, and so I have to fucking view it. And yeah,
That
no,
makes
this
sense. I
bitch-
get it.
This bitch made me so mad. I was like, all right, you're done. Bye.
Yeah, there's people, and I was guilty of that way back in the day, especially when I would go out drinking. Like I would post a shit ton, and now all those memories come up, and I'm like, God damn, that's the most embarrassing,
Yep.
like immature shit I've ever seen. And I guess that's just part of growing up. But there's people our age who are still posting so aggressively on Snapchat and like the cringiest shit I've ever seen. And it's like, how do you post and then go, yeah. People aren't gonna judge me for that.
Well, no, I think that's something that they think about, but I think I have more people that will think this is funny than people that will think this is dumb. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's kind of like it's something that I personally did, and I felt like, especially when we first started posting the pod, I was always like I was a little self-conscious about posting it and shit.
Hey, that comes with the stuff. I mean, I've been doing it for a long
Even
time,
when-
so it was normal for
Even
me.
when we posted music, and we would post the song,
yeah.
like I would like for weeks I would be so self-fucking conscious of that.
Oh yeah,
shit.
no, I get it.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like even me, when I got to a point where I was telling myself like, I don't give a fuck who thinks this is cringe or who doesn't like.
Yeah, no,
even
that's a
now,
good
like
thing. Yeah,
I'm not losing sleep over it. Like fuck you.
I think for us, like it makes sense. Like, don't care about anyone, and it's good. And it for everyone, don't care what other people think of you. I said something earlier, and it was kind of worded poorly. Don't give a shit what other people think. But at some point, you got to question, like, do I look like a fucking idiot doing this? Because, like, you probably do.
Well, look at it this way. Towards the end, like there's a goal you want to reach, right? If there's a goal you're trying to get to, is it going to be worth it, and is it going to help you reach that goal? So like, let's say like, okay, I reached this goal. Let's say I reach it in 5 years. Is what I did worth it? Did that help me? If not, why'd I do it? You know what I mean? That's kind of like how I feel like with us. Like we got it. If we're gonna do something, it's going to be profitable in a way. You know, no matter what. Like us doing this pod, we make clips out of it, and then we send those clips out.
Which I've been really bad with.
Don't worry, you're okay. You're a busy boy.
I've been really bad
You're a
with
busy
it.
boy. You're all right. No worries. I love you. It's still the grind, dude. Like I'll never forget when we first started this shit. It was the first year we did it, and we realized that we were in the top 3% of people in the world that have started a podcast and finished it or kept going for an entire year.
Yeah, because
week
most
after
people
week
stop after
after
like
week,
10 weeks.
And we're about to hit,
What
coming up
episode
on-
is this, Austin?
We're coming. I don't even fucking know.
What
bro.
episode? What number? Give me a number.
Bro, like it's got to be like 170s.
Dude, are you kidding me?
What are we at?
This is going to be 119.
Oh, okay. So I knew we were over 100.
Yeah.
I knew we were over 100.
170 would have been like 3.5.
Well, because we're over
4
2 years.
Yeah,
So
2
we
years
gotta
was
be over
52
104.
weeks. Yeah.
So I knew we were.
Yeah, I think it's 100.
Boy, I
think
said
it's
3 years.
I think it's 118 or 19. I think it's 19.
Yeah. So,
But most people, dude, there's so many people that I see now.
But like
that,
we're doing it like 2 years straight every week.
Consistency.
We've never missed a week. Granted, I've missed 1 week.
But there was a reason for
I
it.
can fairly say I missed 1 fucking week. I was gonna text you this weekend and be like, "Yo, if you want to do the pod with Cheryl, totally."
He was
cool.
gone. He's
Yeah, but he
still
was gone. He was gone. But anyways, yeah, no, I feel like there's got to be there's got to be a goal, and like I would never want to do something like here on this pod that would just be plain dumb and not help achieve that goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
that means making some stupid ass TikTok, like I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? But if it means something, like there's
Yeah.
a point to it,
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I got you.
I think
You know what I mean?
when
But
I
like
move
pointless shit, I
when
wouldn't
I-
post.
when I move into the apartment, I really want to get more, like, do more content for this outside of podcasts.
Like
as
we
well.
could fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
Like get an OnlyFans, just me
Yep.
and you smashing.
Yep. That's it. That's what I wanted. No, there's a lot of, I want to try doing just like dumb games because a lot of podcasts that I see, they do like, I think we could do our podcast, but then also, yep, exactly. We're going to be doing that. No, but then also like they always do like, give me your top 10 this, give me your top 10 that. That creates buzz and people talk. And we don't really do that kind of stuff on the pod, but it would be fun to do that stuff for like,
We're a little bit different than other pods, though. I mean, like
but
when
that
you
shit
and I-
works.
No, yeah, sure. But what you and I do, we come here, we just talk about us. We talk about random shit. We talk about the current events. We talk about my life, your life, that type of shit. We let our friends know where we're at. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I almost wish that I had all my friends had podcasts. All the ones I don't talk to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be
so
cool.
then I could fucking know what's going
Well,
on.
I was just gonna say before, I've had multiple people, like friends that started podcasts, and then they all just stop after like 5 episodes because they don't see any like viewers. And it's like, dude, this shit could take years to take off. Like you have to continue. Like if you you can't jump into something and then it just immediately expect. Now it does happen to people. Luckily, like some people just get fucking lucky, and the spark strikes right there, right, like without any trying. But for the 99% of people, it takes years. Like I've been streaming for 3 years. I'm still not like popular. Like I have people that follow and watch me, but like it takes time. There's people that streamed, for an example, like Ninja or Tim the Tap Man. They streamed for fucking 15 years. Or I think Ninja said he streamed for like 10 years before he found any success.
No, most
like,
of them do.
you just gotta-
I remember Tim the Tap Man being a fucking nobody before.
Yeah,
PUBG.
you have. It takes time, and people make fun of you for that shit.
Yeah.
But then when you make it, they are like, "Dude, I always believed in you, bro." The amount of people when I started making music, first off, that shit was ass at first, so bad. And I've talked about it before. It's embarrassing how like I promoted that shit. I'm like, I don't understand how I did that, and.
You gave rappers your CD.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've talked about that too. And I'm like, dude, they had to have been laughing at it. But then once I started getting better at it and being able to mix and do things, and I still don't think it was amazing, but it was better than a lot of people's. And yeah. Okay. Yep. And the amount of people I got that would hit me up, be like, yo, let's chill. Let's hang out and record some music. Bro, I have not talked to you in 15 years.
I don't even know you, dog.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know you, dog.
You're only doing it because you see like the potential and you're just trying to ride that wave of someone else and then benefit from it yourself. The amount of times I've had people message me
That's why
asking
Cheryl comes on here.
Yeah, you little bitch.
No, I'm just kidding. Cheryl,
no.
I'm just kidding.
Cheryl's-
I'm kidding.
There's a small group of people, you and Cheryl, if anything would ever happen, you're just always included, no matter what. That's just how it is. That's just how it be.
Gang.
And
Gang.
the amount of times I've had, I'm not going to give names, but I had someone a few weeks ago reach out about streaming. I'm not kidding. I had to explain to them every little thing that they needed.
Look it up.
Thank you. I was like, dude, I will help you to like, I'll help you understand things. Like if you have questions, no problem. I will 1000% help you answer things, help you figure things out. But when it's like, what's OBS, which is this, what we record on. Okay, how do I get that? Dude, if you can't figure out how to fucking get a software on your computer, I'm sorry. Okay, and then what do I do once I get that downloaded? Dude, just look up videos. I'm sorry. There's millions of videos. You obviously don't want it that bad.
Dude, I can't. Like, that's the other thing, like, people got to realize, too. It's like, I remember when you first started fucking streaming, bro, your shit was fucked.
Oh, yeah.
90% of the time.
Yeah.
And I'm talking from the start to the end of the stream, which was sometimes maybe an hour because you would get to a point where you're like, my fucking volume's not coming through. TikTok can't hear me.
It would be
Twitch is fucking up. Right.
The audio was always like I would shoot a gun
and then,
and then
like
5 seconds later the audio. It kept happening, but I pushed through when I figured it out.
Yeah, but it's not even that. Like this motherfucker looked up a YouTube video. You know how many times we had to stop gaming for an hour or two until you had to
I would quit.
Figure out your fucking shit. Like
literally in the middle of gaming, I'm done. And I just get off.
Even now, like you watch, like I caught you on your stream the other day when something was acting up. And you were like, you were freaking out. Not like freaking out, but you were like, you could see like your oh shit face kind of came on. And you were
It was
like,
probably when my TikTok was making noises.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, my
but
TikTok
I was like,
was being all echoey and shit, and I couldn't figure it out.
But you figured it out, and it was fucking fine. And I was like, well, see, like old you would have fucking ended the stream completely. You would have ended it on everything, and then would have bounced. Like,
Oh yeah,
So,
back
no,
in the day, yeah.
even this pod, bro. Even this pod. You go listen to the first 5, 10, 15 episodes of this podcast, bro. It was ass.
I would say I don't think they're good. I go back and listen to it.
Ass, bro.
Yeah,
like,
not good. But here's the thing: go back to anyone's first of anything. It's probably not gonna be good.
I don't know, dude. My first time fucking, dude, I was a beast, bro. I didn't even come. I didn't even come.
Neither of us even did anything. It was the best. Oh, that got me. I was like choking for a
Nah, bro,
second.
I couldn't blast off. Couldn't Jimmy Neutron that bitch.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to think of my first time.
I remember. It was with me.
Well, yeah, of course. No, I don't think it was anything amazing. I don't think it was bad, but nothing crazy or anything like that.
I don't want to think about you having sexual intercourse with anyone.
Yeah.
Kinda grossing
No,
me out.
yeah, I get it. Totally understandable.
Like, imagine me smashing, bro. Right now. Look at me. Look at me.
I don't want to do that. You ever think about your parents smashing?
Walked in on him a couple times, actually, so don't need to. Seen it.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
full?
Yeah.
Dude, I just
Yeah.
every so often, like I hear my parents flirting sometimes, like just doing typical relationship stuff.
How they flirt. Shut up.
Ah! Yeah, no, that's for real. That's no joke. I mean, you can't cancel my dad. He doesn't give a shit, but yeah, he do be saying that. Yeah. Yeah. And like they just flirt with each other. It's just basic flirting with, any couple does it. And I hear them, I'm like, fucking
Gross.
fucking disgusting. At one point, what you're doing right now
My
led to
parents
me.
do it all the time, but it's like my dad's 44, my mom's 46. So it's like they are young. It's
Yeah,
weird. It's like not weird for me because it's like they're my best friends. So it's like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, that's not really weird to me because I get it. It's just fucking.
Like my dad does shit all the time.
They're happy
like, my
together.
dad's just
That's
like
good.
funny
It's a
dude
good
like
thing,
that. Yeah.
But I hear that shit and I'm like, At
Dude.
one point 28 years ago, what you guys are doing right now led to me.
Dude,
and
my-
I don't like thinking about that.
My
sometimes.
mom trolled my dad so fucking hard in the van. My dad was trying to listen to this like video that's for like work or some shit, and it was like a 5-minute video. And so he put it up to his ear like this, and he was listening. My mom's in the back seat. And my mom would go and press pause on his shit every now and then.
Oh, because his phone was like back here.
Yeah,
so
and he didn't know, and like she would just be able to hit it without him feeling.
how big of a dumbass.
Bro, and he was going
Was
for
he
like,
driving?
No, I drove. I took
Oh,
my
okay.
van. So
Oh, okay.
I drove pretty much everybody.
Is it weird driving with your parents?
No.
You don't think it's weird?
No. It's nice.
Oh, I find it so weird when I'm driving. Like when I drove to check my apartment.
I'm a good driver though, so like my parents don't like my mom even came out and said like Austin's probably the safest driver in the
Yeah.
family other than my dad, but I learned how to drive from my dad, so but it's nice, like especially having my dad sit shotgun. Like
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
a
sorry,
co-pilot.
go on.
He's a
I-
co-pilot and a
I,
half, but
I cut you off.
dude, it was going on for fucking minutes, bro. And I was like, I had a podcast playing at the time, so like I was trying to like make it seem like I was laughing at that, but like there's nothing funny going on. Like they were talking about how like terrorists have like gotten into the United States, and I'm like laughing, right? Like what the fuck? And mom's just sitting there, and I was like, Mom, you had like 10 more seconds, and I was done. Like I was gonna bust out laughing because my dad was pissed. He
Did
was
he
like,
find out what was going on? Or do you tell
yeah,
him?
because he was like, Austin, he's like, why the fuck isn't your phone going in and out like my phone's going in and out of service, like or like
Yeah,
signal
yeah.
and shit? Because like where we're driving, we're going through the mountains. and shit.
just wait. So, but wasn't he? Oh, because was he having to press play because he thought he was losing service?
Yeah, he thought he was like the show was going in and out because mom would like press it, wait a couple seconds, press it, wait like 15 seconds, press it, like, and I was dead, dude. Like I could not fucking concentrate on driving. It was hilarious, but like that's their way of flirting.
So you don't think that's weird driving?
Nah.
I
feel like when you, especially with your dad, like if your dad was sitting shotgun, he'd be on your ass
Oh, I
the whole time.
I can't. I think I've only drive did with my mom. The first time when I was like practicing for my driver's license, backed out of the driveway with my dad. He yelled at me. I parked it, got out of the car, and walked back inside. I was like, I'm not doing it. And I don't think I've.
You knew how it was going to be right away.
Yeah, I don't think I've drove. No, I think there's been a few little times, but yeah, the one time I drove with my mom to check out my apartment, and I was like, this is fucking weird. I don't know. It felt so uncomfortable, and I had my. It's just a habit. I plugged my phone in and started playing music, and I kept it like at a lower volume.
God damn, I'm just kind of thinking about it. Like I've bought my parents like food before. Like, imagine how you're gonna feel then when you like buy dinner one night.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
Like you're out to dinner and you're like, yeah, I'll pay for it, and you pay for it. That's a dope feeling.
I don't know if I'll ever have that experience. To be honest,
yeah, you will. You're moving out. Your parents are gonna want to see you.
yeah, but like I don't know.
That's
I don't
literally
I don't
how
go
I
out
see
to
my
eat.
parents most of the time.
I don't go out to eat though.
You'd make it work.
I don't want to.
You make it work.
Yeah, you're right.
Be like, Mom, we going to Bulvers.
We're going where?
Bulvers.
Bulvers. We don't talk about the sea.
Yeah, we won't say
Crips.
serious. Hey, don't say that word.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's fast food. I can't eat it.
No, I don't know. You're gonna be going through a lot of trials, not tribulations, but I'd say trials at life where you're gonna have to start seeing your daddy and hanging out with him because otherwise you're never going to. And
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
you think you will now, but like you won't. Like that's the thing. Like it's nice seeing my parents this weekend for a whole
yeah.
3 days
Oh,
in
for
a
sure.
row. Like because like I'd never see them anymore. So it's like, and if I do, it's for dinner quick or something. I'm dropping the kids
Or
off
birthdays.
and I see them type shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. You'll realize that like when it comes to work, and then you're gonna come home and you're gonna want to do your shit, and you're gonna be like, realize like, damn, I really wasn't like proactive about being involved with my parents when.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
That'll definitely click later on. Yeah,
think-
because
I
right
think-
now I'm just around them all the time, so it's like I don't want to.
right
do
and
shit.
when you do see him and you do talk to him, it's most of the time, and I'm gonna assume it, so if I'm gonna make an ass out of me, you call me out for it. But when you see your parents, it's in passing. It's when you're going to the kitchen or you're watching the Packer game, so you come out and you chill in the living because I be seeing
I
your
do
snaps.
watch. Yeah, I watch the games
Yeah.
with my parents.
Yeah,
Typically,
so, like-
my mom or dad or
Right.
both. Or
So
whatever.
like in those instances, when's the last time you saw a movie with your parents in the living room?
oh, years.
Right. So like on Thanksgiving, every Thanksgiving, we always watch whatever new movie is out. So we watched Red One. Or no, we watched that over this past weekend. Good movie, by the way. Good movie. Like that one.
I'll have to watch. I've heard it's really bad, but it seems like a movie I'd enjoy.
It was good. It was a bad movie, but it was a good movie.
It's a fun one.
Yeah. My grandpa the whole time just dog shit Dwayne The Rock Johnson the whole time.
Yeah.
He's like, he needs to go the fuck back to the WWE. He doesn't know how to fucking act. He don't fucking know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't watch movies with my parents. They've asked me to go to movies with them or go do stuff, but it's just like, nah.
Yeah, like my dad asked me because like my mom and dad always go to a movie on Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah,
My family
I'll
just
fucking go.
Your family's very family like oriented.
Yeah.
Mine isn't that much.
No.
My family's very loose and very like the only thing about my family that's very family oriented, which it's not weird. It's nice. I think it's a good thing. But my dad, they always go to my dad's grandpa and grandma every Sunday.
Yeah.
Every single Sunday they go over for a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
And like to me that's a little weird.
Maddie does it.
But
every
also
Monday night.
I understand it. Like cuz yeah, I don't know. I mean, especially sadly enough my grandparents are in their 70s. They're probably not going to live for another 20 years. Hopefully they do, but I mean, like they're up there. So I understand that I mean, they've been doing that for years. Since I can remember, they've gone every single Sunday.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then like your grandpa goes to the games with your dad.
Yeah. And I'll probably start going over to my grandparents on Sundays.
That or you fucking catch a game with them every now and then. Like
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Like that was the hardest part for me moving out is because I was so ready to be away from everybody and be on my own and fucking do my own thing that like I lost track of that after like 2 years of living on my own. You know what I mean? The only times I ever came around my parents was when I was looking for fucking money or, you know, food. You know what I mean?
You let like the freedom get the best of you for a little bit.
100%. And like that's where like I know you're gonna do it. You're gonna be just fine doing it because your mom, I feel like is gonna be like, I'm coming over. I'm bringing you shit. That's the thing. Like I feel like
she keeps buying me shit. You saw that box on the table. I'm 99% sure that's for
well,
me.
that's what I assumed too when I walked in. And I saw those. I was like, oh, those are gifts for Alex.
She told me she bought me like plates and like bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Not like amazing ones, but she's like, these are just starter ones that you can use until you want to buy new ones. I was like, Mom, that's it for me.
You want to tell you? Oh, you have a dishwasher, right?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You're good. I was going to say one thing that like, oh my God, I just deep throated the mic, not on purpose. One thing that I learned when I first moved out was that, because I didn't have kids and I had a roommate, but we put, because there was two of us, we put 4 bowls, 4 plates, 4 cups, 4 forks, 4 knives, 4 spoons, all of it in the drawers and everything else got put away. Because we knew, one, we weren't going to have a stockpile of fucking dishes to do all the fucking time because we didn't do them right away. And 2, we had extras. Like, shit happened. We threw parties every fucking weekend. So it got a little crazy, but little tricks, trades, tips and tricks for the trade.
It'll be interesting. I don't know. How do we even get onto the topic of me and my apartment again?
Because we were talking about driving,
Driving, yeah. It's weird.
No, it's not weird
strange,
for me. But
strange.
like, I feel like if I was driving with my mom, she can get a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yo, slow down, whatever. But like, I feel like driving with your dad 99% of the time, he's just like, fucking.
No, my mom is like that.
You know what I mean?
Back in the day when we used to go on vacations and we drove everywhere, my mom, like my dad would do a light brake. My mom, she always goes, like she breathes in it, and my dad freaks out, and it's like, what the fuck? He just braked. Like all he did was do a little brake.
No, that's what I did over the weekend too. Like I seen a deer like 100 feet up, and so I started tapping on my brakes, and mom freaked out. She's like, and I'm like, dude, like fucking relax.
You're gonna cause me to crash by doing that.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, remember, I'm the safest driver in the fucking world. Like,
hell
chill
yeah,
out. We're good.
All right, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we got it.
I have to piss so bad.
I gotta eat.
Yeah, I also have to eat.
Plus, we got a game starting in like 45 minutes. So,
what do you mean?
We got two football games tonight.
Oh, so you're gonna watch the football games, but you're not gonna watch the Packers Seahawks game last night? You little slut.
My kids were more important.
Hell yeah, good answer.
And smashing.
That's a good answer. And smashing. All right, thank you guys so much. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, for clips and other things that I don't post. We appreciate you guys.
Fuck off.
Yep. All right. Have a good day. I wasn't recording that entire time.